Hello everybody, Sean here, and we're taking a look at Moonlord, the final boss in Terraria 1.3. And most of the tips, I'm just going to preface this by saying that most of the tips in this video will be for normal mode, but they still apply to expert. However, I will point out a couple important expert mode things as we go through the video. So the first step, and this applies for everything, is pre-planning. Get your battle arena as large as you can manage. If you can make it the whole map, perfect. The more mobile you can be, the longer you can run in a straight line, the better. So if you can make it the whole map, that if you've got that level of patience, frankly, then that's going to be just amazing for you because you'll be able to run for so long and it makes dodging his attacks much, much easier. Of course, with the pre-planning also means farming potions, farming accessories if you don't quite have the ones you want, and of course getting the weapons you want, which we suggest of course using the weapons you get prior to the boss fight, and those come from the lunar event and killing those 4 pillars. They drop materials that can make some of the best weapons in the game, so you definitely want to get those for this fight. Once you've got all that pre-planning done and you feel pretty confident in your character's items and you have your battle arena all set to go, if you're playing normal mode, we definitely suggest you get a friend. Even if your friend can't really help with the fight, it's going to go a long way to ensuring that the fight, or the boss rather, does not despawn. Sometimes it's just going to be rough and you happen to die like that, but if you have a friend, like I happen to in this video, then the boss won't despawn. So you can get back to the fight and keep on going. Your friend, again, doesn't even need to be as geared as you, but as long as he can survive long enough and kite the boss until you can get back to him, then it's going to have saved you a lot of time and effort in having to re-trigger the event and respawn the boss again. Now, for the expert mode stuff, the exact opposite applies for the friends. The more people you have in expert mode, the harder the boss due to his just gigantic health pool. So make sure to limit the amount of friends, or preferably do the fight solo. Now you're going to probably say that sounds extraordinarily difficult, as even on normal with maximum gear, this guy's very difficult. So fighting him on expert solo seems crazy talk, but it can be done. And how do you facilitate that? Well, if you're playing on expert mode and you've never killed the Moonlord before on normal mode, go do that. It's almost mandatory that you have his drops from normal mode so that you can kill him on expert. And I really can't stress that enough. If you're playing on expert mode and you need a tip for fighting him, the biggest one is to kill him on normal and get his loot. It's gonna make the fight so much easier, and I can't stress that enough. Just go play through a normal, get the kill, get the luminite, get that armor, and then fight him on expert mode. Now, once you've done all that and you finally initiate the fight, there will be a brief moment after you kill the 4th pillar where you have 30 seconds or so before the boss spawns, and then there's a flash of light and boom, suddenly the giant Moonlord is right on top of you, so you need to immediately start running. The main thing you're going to notice is that he sticks his tongue out at you and attaches it to you. This applies a debuff to you, making your passive healing essentially stop. So keep that in mind, and if you stay mobile, if you're constantly running, it's going to help deal with that. His weak points when he first spawns are going to be his head and his hands. It doesn't really matter which ones you kill first, but just make sure that your hits are actually connecting, as there are times where his skin will cover back up the weak points. So you need to make sure you're actually hitting one that is uncovered, or you're just wasting your ammunition, or you're just wasting your attacks. Once you've killed all of those, you will trigger his heart, but do keep in mind that as you're killing his hands and his eye and his head, that eyeballs will start following you around, as you see right there. They are just a hassle to deal with. You can't actually kill them. But once the heart is there, just start hitting that heart as often as you can, and you will eventually kill him, and there you go. That's the Moonlord, one of the hardest fights for sure in the game. I hope this helps, if even a little bit. The fight just is crazy difficult, but thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see you all next time.